Hi guys, how's it going? Today we're going to learn how to draw Jake from Adventure Time. So I'm going to teach you the steps. Basically he's made up of some very simple shapes, and the shapes, I'm going to go over them. First of all I'm going to go over the tools I'm going to use. I'm going to use a pencil, whatever pencil you want. I'm going to use a mechanical pencil, and I'm going to use an eraser, one of those eraser type, real long ones that you can, so you don't run out. And I'm going to use a regular kind of Sharpie. Doesn't matter what kind of Sharpie you use. So we're going to get started with the pencil right now. Basically Jake's body is kind of an oval. It's going to be an oval because he's a dog and he's going to be sitting there. I'm going to be drawing very light. I hope you can kind of see that. But we're going to draw light so we can erase these lines later on. This is just to get the proportion down. Actually, I'm going to draw it a little bigger. I'm not even going to erase that other one because I'm going to draw it so light. It's got this hot dog style body, it looks like a potato. So that's one shape right there, that round shape. Let me get rid of this other one over here. It's still there. And I'm going to draw his head. It's going to go about halfway, it's going to be about halfway into his dog body. Just gonna draw this section. Basically a placeholder for his head, and then his feet. I'm gonna draw just single lines because his feet are so simple anyway. Well, I guess I'll draw two lines. His tail is gonna go at the back. I'm drawing all this very light because this is all just for placement. I'm gonna go over this in marker. And then I'm going to draw two circles, large circles for his eyes. I got to remember the proportion of the eyes because that matters a lot. He's such a simple looking character that any proportional difference can really completely change his look. I'm going to draw his little round nose first, his black part. And now I'm going to draw the upper part of his snout. If you look at the upper part of his snout, it looks like a hot dog that's been kind of just real soft, and it looks like it's hanging over kind of like it's hanging over a stick, like you're hanging a coat. So think of his snout as a hot dog hanging over like a coat rack. See, it makes this shape. Then I draw the bottom of his mouth over here, little smile, because he's always smiling. Then I'm going to make his ears on the side here. Also, his hanging shape. He's got a lot of hanging shapes. And I'm going to look at it. See, I have this for placement. I'm going to look at it, and I'm going to try to fix it a little bit, in pencil form, so I don't have to fix it in marker. I'm going to put little balls for his feet. For now, this is just placement. I'm going to try to fix a proportion. I think it's a little bit long. Move his tail a little bit, just with pencil. Very rough. You don't need to be that clean at this level. Move his feet a little bit. I think his body's a little shorter than that. I'll make his legs longer. So, okay. I got a good amount for proportion. Now I'm going to go in with the marker. I'm going to start with this marker, and I'm going to start around the eyes, spot in the middle of his head. I have to go pretty confidently too because I'm pulling a stroke where you can't really go back and erase. So I have to pull it once and confidently. And kind of go around the side again to kind of correct it. And then I'm going to go with a thinner line. I'm going to have to trace his mouth in one stroke, so it's going to be kind of hard. Ooh, it's close. I can kind of fix the edges to things here as I do it. I'm going to make his nose, which is pretty easy since it's filled in black. And I'm going to connect the rest of his mouth over here. And I'm going to go light on the lines in his mouth here, because the thick to thin line matters. The thicker lines will stand out. The thicker lines around his eyes will stand out more. So I have to go with a thinner line around his mouth. His mouth is not supposed to stand out as much. All right. And now I'm going to do the same thing with his body. Oops. Instead of continuing his body, I'm going to do the ears. Because the ears are going to overlap. See, they're going to come in front of his body. So far you have that shape right there. Do his tail. And then I'm going to do his feet. I'm going to make them a little longer than I thought. And that's one really easy way to draw him. So, thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to do the other characters pretty soon, and you can just leave it as so. But actually, to finish it off, go back with your eraser and erase all the pencil lines. This should be dry. All the marker stuff should be dry. Erase all the pencil. And there you have it. You got, you have Jake. So, thanks a lot, guys. And this has been my little tiny demo here. It's just a quickie. But please subscribe and leave comments. Thanks.